I am waiting on my financial aid to get to me. So the first thing they need to do is apply for FAFSA. And so once they do that, it takes 3 to 5 business days before it gets to the college. After that, the student is responsible for tracking their Atlas account, which they create at the beginning of their admissions process. The student will see the outstanding requirements, which we would post in their account, and then we would say in there what are the missing documents that they need to submit to our offices. Once a student submits those documents, then in order to submit the documents, they first need to obtain them from different entities. The students do not always have these papers at home. So sometimes the students' process can get delayed because they have to order from the IRS some of this paperwork. And then they make submissions to the college. Once we receive those, we process the accounts. If the student is selected for verification, we verify the accounts, and then the information is sent to the Department of Education. Once all the corrections are accepted, then we can go ahead and award the accounts. After we award the accounts, the students have to accept those awards, and they have the option to decline loans or to accept loans. At our institution, the Pell Grant is automatically accepted. Then the aid is authorized once the student has accepted, but the students have to be enrolled in classes before those funds can go out and pay out. Once the pay and the refund time comes, if the student had leftover aid, we issue a refund to their account. If not, then the tuition only will be covered.
The importance of us laying this out for you is so that you understand that a student that needs and depends on financial aid to pay for their classes, it's not an easy process. It's not I just submit a free application, my award comes in and pays for my classes. And it's extremely difficult for first-time generation students when they don't kind of have that, support or that information coming in the front end. They really depend on that first experience coming into the college and the advisors and our enrollment staff really explaining that and guiding the student through the process. So that was very important for us to show you, by the time the student is in your classroom, they have gone through a lot of processes before they're even able to sit in that classroom. And it doesn't just end by the time they sit in that classroom. And so the AVP, Daniel Barkovitz, talked a little bit today about a survey that the office conducted on students. And so today we want to present to you the data that was collected during that survey regarding their financial experience here at the institution.